So, the story so far. The floor is in but not welded in. Yeah, that's the important bit, because it has to weld to the doorstep, and the doorstep, as you can see, is knackered. So I'm replacing the doorstep. Really, I think I should have done this first before replacing the floor, but hey, that's the way it goes. So anyway, so that gets spot welded to that. I've got no outer seal at the moment, so I'll put this box section along the bottom. So I'll put that box section on there first before I remove this, so I know that it goes back in exactly the right place. However, when I took this doorstep off, because this bit goes up all the way along and up to here, I noticed, look, the I don't know what you call that, the bracing panel, whatever, where the door hinge goes, so it's really thick steel, is pretty rotten. So I kind of decided I need to replace that. But before I replace that, I made this whole shebang here. So I made these two little brackets up here, bolted them through and reinforced them into the inner wing, so that I know when I take this panel off, I know it can go back where it's supposed to go. Look at that. Horrible. So the actual panel, yes, it is rusty. It's not as bad as I thought, but it's very deep surface rust, and obviously it's gone through there. Look. So that kind of needs replacing. This bit is part of the inner wing, which goes all the way along to the front of the car. Going to replace that, so when that comes out, yeah, this bit here, I kind of want to replace that as well, because it's all a bit manky in there. I don't know if you can see around here, it's not good, but I'm going to replace that. I think I'm going to replace that when I replace this. Again, I say this in every video, I'm making this up as I go along. Anyway, over all the years of owning Minis, I realised I had one of these in the attic. It's a Magnum panel, so it's not a heritage panel. It fits, but it's different. So like the original panel is almost half, with this door check thing sort of sticking out the side, whereas in this aftermarket one, it's all one. So, you know, in theory, that's better. But you look at the bottom, there's some bits missing. Yeah. Anyway. I could stick it on, but again, to quote my mate Pete, don't mess around with aftermarket panels. I'll probably use this on a race car because it's not that important, but on Bernie I'm trying to make an effort. So there's only one answer, and that's to go and get a proper heritage one of these. So best go get one then. So we're off to Mini Fair 2, and we decided we'd play a game. Who can spot the first classic Mini on our way? However,
Classic Mini!
no, shut up!
Classic Mini!
Where?
Classic Mini, yes! Yes, that was perfect.
So like we're only 10 minutes away and we haven't seen one yet. That's 2 now, look. You...
Continue 5. Can't believe I won that. That was so perfect. There's 2 of them, 2 white
That's
classic
really
Minis.
no one's going to believe that.
No, that is just unbelievable. Got to catch them up now.
Woohoo! Oh, is this a 1275 GT? It's got the stripes. No, it's not. It's not on. Cool.
Turn left on Stoney Road.
Turn left.
Turn left on Stony Road. Here it is.
Add it to the list. Yeah. Oh, it is, yeah. The Australian Mini. So it's got wind-up windows, but with quarter lights. What are these are? And external door hinges.
That's really cool.
I quite like this on the rally Mini, of course. Came to buy that bullshit. Never mind. So we're driving back after Mini Fair 2. Joe, you had a list of stuff you needed to buy. How'd it go?
So, exhaust system.
No.
Exhaust hangers.
No.
Manifold gasket.
Nope.
Inlet manifold.
No, didn't get one of them either.
Foam air filter.
No.
Weather shield and clips.
Oh, I think you did. How much was that?
£5.
Bargain.
Yeah, bargain. Discs and pads.
No.
Braided brake lines.
No.
Horn.
No.
Headlight glass.
Kind of. We did a deal.
Oh, we did
I
do a
bought
deal.
a set and you're going to have my second-hand ones.
What did we get to? Switch panel.
You did? How much to pay for that?
£1.50.
Bargain. Well, that was the police. They're going to turn around and do me for holding it with GoPro now.
Silicone hoses.
No.
Alloy radiator.
No.
Distributor.
No.
Phone holder.
No.
Door skins. Repair panel.
Yes, you did. How much
Yeah.
is that?
£5, I think.
That was
Yeah.
a bargain. That was out of the bargain bucket.
And roll cage.
No.
That was the list. I think it was what, 3 things on the list.
Right, hang on. I'm roundabout and you can film me for the bits I wanted.
Right. So Kev,
Yeah.
what was on your list?
I only had 2 things on my list.
You had 2 things on your list.
Yeah,
What were they?
one was a new door panel for Bernie.
Did you get that?
I did, and it was the only one in the show. So I'm
Look at
glad.
that.
Drive 1
yeah.
mile.
Perfect. What else?
I can't remember what else. What else did I have on my list? A carpet set for the Mark 1.
Didn't get that.
Didn't get that.
But
I did get a carbon fibre floor, boot floor for the rally cross mini.
how much was that?
£35.
Bargain. And what else did you get?
Some new headlights for the Mark 1.
Perfect.
Which is really cool. You have my old ones.
Yep.
Some oil filters.
Can never have enough.
Hang on, more importantly, what did you buy?
Oh yeah.
So you can probably see it. Let's have a look. A Ricer bonnet.
A Ricer bonnet and a Ricer boot lid.
Roundabout. Take 3rd exit to Leamington
No,
Road.
25 quid for a bonnet, fiberglass bonnet and fiberglass boot lid. Bargain.
So, in a nutshell, we came to buy a few things. We didn't really buy many of them, but we came back with a load of stuff we didn't actually need.
Well worth it.
But that's mini show for you, isn't it?
It's
Right.
good. Right.
Good day out. Right, we're back. So this is the one that I chopped out the car. This is the one that I had in my attic. And this is the one I picked up at the show yesterday. So it's a heritage panel. It looks pretty good to the original. Give me a minute, let me bolt that on properly and see what it looks like. Yep, I'm happy with that. Again, it shows that my friend Pete is right. Don't mess around with aftermarket panels. That's a good fit. And the good thing is, I know it's in the right place because of my jig. Right. What's next? What is next? I guess prep it so that I can, I suppose, finish off these 2 bits here and here. So I can fit that. Well, I'm quite happy with the fit. It's not 100%, but with a little windy. So, as you can see, this bit, the inner sill, will meet out with the outer door step. Just needs a join here and a join up here. This looks really nice. I'm pleased with that. But so this now needs spot welding to that panel. I can show you on this crappy one. No, let me show you on the old one. So you can see where all the hopefully you can see where all the spot welds were. So I need to drill this out to spot weld onto here, and here I have 4 spot welds. So there and there, and that basically joins the 2 together. So I'm not going to spot weld this to that panel yet, because that panel is going to be replaced. There's absolutely no need for me to spot weld this panel to this one, because that's going to be replaced, and at the moment my jig's holding everything where it's supposed to be. That's the seam weld. they can be spot welded. So that could be spot welded onto that inner panel. And when I'm ready to actually weld the floor in, I think I'm gonna drill this end, drill the inside, so then I can plug weld in onto here rather than that way. I know, I don't know. The only reason I'm thinking about that is when it comes to grind the plug welds down, it's going to be much neater to do it on the inside than on the outside, but it's going to be easier to plug weld from the outside than the inside. Don't know yet. My main goal then is to prep this for plug welding. Took me 2 units to do that. I've been using a grinding disc and a flap disc to grind down the plug welds. I'm not very happy with it. I don't want to keep going because I don't want to grind down the actual metal of the panel. I actually just want to grind down the top of the plug weld. So I've ordered a new tool and I'll show you that new tool later in a future episode. Well, there we go, 12 units in total, and that's spread over a couple of weeks. Sometimes I'd come home and do a little bit in my lunch break, or I'd do a little bit in the evening, but not too late because I'm sure my neighbours don't appreciate me grinding at 9 o'clock at night. I've already done the other side, so in theory, the next thing to do is to actually weld the floor back in. But that's for episode 11. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Ta-ta for now.